like dog doo doo. I look like dog doo doo. Alright, yo, 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 check it. Um, let's start with this. In my past, I was a dick, heavy-minded dude, but with the life of a bitch. I was constantly running around with my head in the clouds. I was constantly thinking about ways out. Everything that I could figure out. I used to think I was a smart kid. Turned out I was dumb as shit and I didn't know how to fucking. Oh, wow. Turns out I was dumb as shit. And I couldn't figure out how to change the shit. Try to do a quick flip with my life now when I try to do a 360 so fast that nobody would even recognize the old me, the new me. The shit was such a flip, it was such a difference, just like a huge dip in the way that I was living. It went from drug prescriptions to bottles of liquor to blunts out the ass. Now it's just me and my family, motherfucker, and you know that shit is bound to last. I got a beautiful girl with a beautiful kid. My whole entire life's a success story at this point, bitch. And if you want to hate me, go ahead, and I dare you to choose to, because if that's the way you choose to live your life, well then fuck you. I don't do the shit that you do. I don't claim to. I don't claim to be a gangster like most of you do. You claim that you're all up in these streets like you're gonna fuck me up if you see me in the streets. Bitch, please. You wouldn't throw a single punch at me until I broke your neck and had you broken down into molecule size so I could toss you up into fucking space and have you get hit by a rocket ship this time. Fuck you mean you gonna hurt me? There's nothing you can do to me. I have so many things already done to me. Now my family's here to support me. They hold me down because everybody already knows that with my head in the clouds, I'm feeling so much better than I used to. It's basically like I am talking to God face to face and he's telling me now, I'm proud of you, son, for everything that you did, but I will never be the prodigal son because I'm not living this way anymore. I'm a different life story. I'm a different person, and I'm never gonna go back to that way that I was jerking. I used to be kind of a dick with a heavy mindset. Used to be the type of kid that would just punch you in the face for looking at me the wrong way. Now it's a lot different. I wave to people and I say hi. I say please and thank you all of the time. And I don't even understand why. I just do the things that I never used to do. I tell people that they're beautiful even if I don't believe it's true. I want you guys to be happy. That's all I'm trying to spread to you. But a lot of you are all about the negative shit. I can't stand it, dude. Now everything with this virus is going around. People are starting to freak out. This is basically like the start of the apocalypse now. You fucking people are probably gonna eat people for a fucking toilet paper now, and I don't understand why. I mean, you just need to calm down. This shit isn't that bad. You're just making it seem that way now. You'd rather go into a panic over a pandemic than actually figure out a plan for it. And I don't understand why you have to act like this. Acting like a bunch of fucking 2-year-old little kids in this shit. Buying everything you can. Good for you. But what happens when that shit don't last? Sucks for you. I guess that's what happens when you people over exaggerate shit. Now, what happens when all of this is done and you still have hundreds of dollars of toilet paper left in your crib? You ain't gonna do shit. You really ain't. Sure, you got toilet paper for a lifetime. Good for you. But what fucking happens when you forget that you even have it and you go buy more toilet paper too? Fuck you. You're a bitch. Any single person who's even believing in this, yes, the virus is real. Yes, it is spreading quick, but the odds of you dying from it are very slim. And the odds of you actually suffering from some kind of contagious disease is not actually gonna be fucking fathomable to me. There's a million people in almost every city, and maybe a couple thousand got it. You're talking about less than 1% of the time that somebody gets it. There's people around me who have this fucking virus, and I'm more not likely to get it. And it's a problem for me, the way that most of you are looking like at society. You think it's the government's fault, or maybe it's the governor's fault. Maybe it's all of our faults for not paying attention to the media. This shit has been around for a grip now, and I know the media is the one now that's overhyping the shit and exaggerating everything that we do in this bitch, but at the same time, if you look back a couple years ago, there was a report of this. The coronavirus was spreading, but nobody noticed it, because nobody actually pays attention to the reports around you until it actually affects you, and then you want to blame the media too. I don't get the shit that you do. That shit confuses me too. How the fuck are you gonna blame something when you could have paid attention to something a couple years ago and this would have been prevented a couple years ago? But no. You want to blame it now. Yeah, the media is a problem, and most people are noticing that now, and I'm fucking glad of that. That's one step in the right direction. The media is a fucking problem, and that shit is the perception, that shit is a deception, that shit doesn't care. The media don't fucking care if you're alive or dead. That media doesn't care if you fucking got brains in your head. All the media cares about is the money that they make and the stories that they spread, and they'd rather cause a worldwide pandemic than figuring it the fuck out. Scientists too, the government's with it, dude. They probably started some wicked shit in the back, and they're trying to convince us of this, dude. But in the reality be that if in the end of this fucking virus, we all gonna be closer as people be. At least I hope so. I can only hope so. Maybe this is what we fucking needed for some actual hope. Maybe this is what we fucking needed so we can have actual bros. Maybe this is what we fucking needed so we stop stabbing each other, though. Maybe this is what we needed to finally feel happy and close. Peace.